supposed to have like 900 spots. It's been a while since I've been here. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Weaving on a jet plane. Okay, I'm parked. So there you go. I think it's time to do my rest break. 30-minute DOT. Because God forsake, I'd drive another hour on my 9-hour day because that's all the time I have. Off duty. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm in Walcott, Iowa. And anybody that's been driving for a little while through the Midwest knows exactly where I'm at. Iowa 80, biggest truck stop in the world. I figured just for kind of shits and giggles, I just censored myself. That was funny. I figured I'd do like a kind of half-ass tour. I gotta waste 30 minutes somehow. So let's go. Alright. Cool. So, when you walk in, it's basically the truck shop. You got these big giant trucks. The whole truck and trailer. Okay. This is giant. But yeah, it's basically just a giant chrome shop. Just truck accessories, seats, seat covers. Okay. It's been a while since I've been here. It's been a little bit over a year. All your little extra bulbs and stuff, neon lights. You want to make the inside of your truck all strip clubbish, then you go ahead. They got enough lights. I feel like they got enough lights. Oh look, tarps. Tarps. The things I never want to see again. The tarps. Chains. I don't like those either. I hate chains. Chains are stupid. Really, Texas? Okay. This is different. It's way bigger than last time I was here. Apple combo. Pumpkin butter. I want some apple. Yes. I found you. Yes. Oh. Alright, this stuff right here is great. You can only buy it here at Iowa 80. Only. See, it says made especially for Iowa 80. The only place you can get it. Apple butter. They do have a few different kinds every once in a while. Okay. Alright, so I guess a week update, right? Figured I'd show some of Iowa 80 for the few over-the-road truckers that have never gone here. I guess if you never come out this way, maybe if you're regional or whatever, you don't. But it's straight. It's a cool place. Got my veteran hat back. I didn't wear it when I was doing flatbed because it was getting so dirty and gross. And, you know, I got that in Afghanistan. I want to have it the rest of my life. I'm a sentimental person. Alright. It is bright, though. So what we're going to do... Man. These bumpy roads in Chicago made me get carbonated beverage all over my shades. Alright, so week in review. I think the last video I posted, where was I? Oh, I was waiting on that one load to be unloaded. So we'll take it from there, if I can remember everywhere I went. Actually, that would be pretty easy. Alright, so I was in, what was it, Chesapeake? No. Suffolk, Virginia. I was at Cisco and I was waiting on them to unload that trailer, or we were trying to figure out what to do with the pallets that were still on the trailer. So we did, but it wasn't that day. I basically went and parked at a Walmart that wasn't too far away, and I ended up sitting at that Walmart for like 26 hours. I sat at the Walmart, but I'm not complaining because I haven't been paid it yet, but apparently I will be paid detention pay for all those hours I sat. It was a pretty cool Walmart. It had all kinds of stuff around it, so it's a good place to stop. I will remember it for next time. But anyway, yeah, I got detention pay. We figured out we could, I waited on whoever figures out where to put extra pallets of stuff, potato flakes. Ended up we took it into an ABF terminal in Chesapeake and dropped them off there. They offloaded them. I don't know what they're gonna do with them, but that's where it's at, or where it was, where I dropped it off. Where was my next load to? I think I don't. I know. After I dropped that off at ABF, I was actually gonna go back to that Walmart and park. But that was on Sunday, right? I don't know. But they gave me a load that was going to pick up out of Rayford, North Carolina. Yeah, that's right. So Rayford, that was like 250 miles away, and I didn't want to wake up at like 3 in the morning and drive 250 miles to pick up a load. So I went ahead and drove down to Kenly, North Carolina, which actually is the site of one of the other Iowa 80 truck stops that owns that. They got a big one in Kenly too. So I stopped there for the night, ate, took a shower and went to sleep. Then went to Rayford. And from Rayford is what I'm trying to find now, because I don't remember where I went from Rayford. That was on Sunday, right? Let's say load assignment. What? 13th? No, that's too far away. Where you at? Unilever. That's what it was. Okay. It was Unilever. Soap or something. That was going to Edwardsville, Illinois. Alright, now I'm on track and know where I'm going. Edwardsville, Illinois, which is kind of past Columbus. No. It's near Columbus. I don't remember where Edwardsville. Wait, I'm thinking about Ohio. Edwardsville is close to St. Louis. That's right. So went up to St. Louis, dropped that off. There was no issue dropping off, but I dropped that off. I think it was in the afternoon. It was like 4 o'clock when I finally got there, and it took forever to get my load info. I had my pre-plan already. I needed my load info because I needed my pickup number, because I was picking up literally right there next to where I dropped off. And I don't remember what it was, but I was picking up. And when I left the customer to go pick up, the one road that leads into where I was going to pick up at, there was a pickup truck just on fire. Just burning. So I said, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not getting stuck in that traffic. I did a 17-point turnaround with my giant truck on a 3-lane highway. Not highway, it was a little driveway that leaves, so it was dead. And I didn't want to get stuck in traffic waiting for my hours to burn out, because I only had a couple left. And I went and parked at a Flying J like a mile away. And I told dispatch, I'm not going to go in there tonight. Not even going to try it, because it was like 6 o'clock. and I had 2 hours on my clock left. I don't think the load's even going to be ready until 9, and they don't allow overnight parking. So staying there would have been stupid. And I told dispatch that. I was like, I don't think my load's going to be ready. And there's a burning truck on fire there, and the cops are coming. So I'm going to go park, and I'll go in there really early in the morning at like 4:30 or 5. And that's what I did. I went and picked up. Out of Illinois, I think I went right back into Virginia. Yeah, it was Lynchburg, Virginia. Right? No, it was Georgia. I went down somewhere in Georgia, northeast Atlanta-ish. And, that wasn't too bad. I went straight down there, dropped off. I should have parked at our Marietta terminal. I kind of forgot we had a Marietta terminal, but I didn't park there. I parked right outside of Atlanta, and it was a nightmare. I forgot how bad Atlanta was to park at. I've gotten a little too cocky with my parking skills because I'm driving a normal trailer and not a spread axle. So now I'm like, I can park anywhere. I drove my ass into Atlanta trying to park, and that took me forever. I won't do that again. All right. But yeah, I picked up out of not too far from there, from John Mansville, which is like insulation. I didn't even think we could pick that up without a flatbed, but apparently we can. They got a whole different kind of thing they put in a trailer. So I picked that up and I went to Lynchburg, Virginia. Back to Virginia. I'm always in Virginia. Guess where they sent me from Virginia? As always, Ohio. I went to Van Buren, which is close to Findlay, Ohio. And I dropped off that yesterday. It's been pretty smooth running ever since for this week. So I got up there to Findlay and dropped off. And now I'm into the days where I'm starting to get my recap hours back. So I'm only getting like a few hours a day at this point. So I don't know if I'm going to keep going today. Right now, I'm on a load that left from not too far from Findlay, Ohio. I don't remember where it picked up at, but it's like cat food. And I'm going to Nebraska. All right, cool. I haven't been to Nebraska in a while. I'm not a huge fan of Nebraska. It's not the cold, it's the wind and the ice. Every time I've been through Nebraska, it has been bad weather. So hopefully it stays like this. It's sunny. It's cold, but it stays sunny. I hope so. So we'll see what happens. I'm not supposed to be I'll be in Nebraska tomorrow. If I know I'll pass our Omaha terminal, but I'm not sure how far away that is from where I'm going. We got a couple. We got an Omaha and a Lincoln terminal, so I'll see where I can park. I might try to park at one of our terminals and check it out and see what it's like. I don't know yet. I actually prefer parking at truck stops because there's food. See, the terminals, you got to jump in like the company van and go, and you only got an hour. Truck stop, I can roam around and just stare at stuff I don't want to buy. So, cool. It's like people stare at me. I know I got a sexy beard and all, but dang. Dang. Anybody watch Joe Dirts? I might go check that trucking museum out. Maybe. I don't know. It's not that long of a walk. It's like a quarter mile away. It's cold outside. That's all I really have. This week wasn't interesting. It was... I forgot how terrible the roads around Chicago are. I found that out today. I drove through there at like 7 o'clock this morning. Traffic was not bad. I was very surprised. Traffic wasn't bad, but the roads are worse than I remember. Could be because I'm in a Freightliner. Apparently they're a little bit of a rougher ride. But I don't know. I feel like my Kenworth was monstrous. So I don't know. I was not a fan. Honestly, most of I-80 sucks. I know that. And a lot of I-10 sucks. Most of I-20 sucks. 40 is a generally smooth ride. I'm never on 70 that much. I'm not going to be too far from Wyoming and Colorado. Let's see if they'll send me in the mountains. That's probably stupid wishing. Oh, let's go to Wyoming or Colorado in February like an idiot. I'm straight. I want to try it. I've been through Wyoming a good bit, but I didn't go through there much during the winter. And I only went through Colorado one time. It was when I was with CR England. The day I started driving, it picked me up. My trainer picked me up west of here, not too far from Chicago, and he drove to here, to Iowa 80. I remember it vividly. It started raining. So he drove to here in Iowa 80, and he's like, hey, you want to drive now? Cool. Yeah, I'll drive. So it was raining, right? I think I made it like 2 hours before it just started pouring down snow and ice. And the trainer looks out. He's like, yeah, let's pull over. So we pulled over at a rest stop and parked for the night. And we went to sleep in the bunks. And next day, we woke up. And so we're on 80. I think we were going to California. We were going to right outside of California. And so we still had to go. We basically had to go through Colorado. So he drove. When we woke up, he drove all the way to. I don't remember completely. I think we switched off. Where was it? He would have driven. You cut down I-70 somewhere around here. But he drove a little bit. I slept a little bit more. Then I woke up and drove through Colorado. That was fun. Now, I ran out of hours right as we got to Vail. But I stayed awake because it was nighttime at that point. I stayed awake because I wanted to see it. And it was kind of nuts. It's just ice and snow and crazy mountains. That was my first time really driving in the mountains, driving a truck, everything. And we're going through Colorado. Cool. I went to sleep finally, woke up, and we were in Utah. I like Utah. You like Utah a lot. I want to go to Utah again. They need to go ahead and send me to Utah. Not from here, though. I don't really want to go through Vail because I don't want to put chains on. It's a lot of work. And I figure that's probably what'll happen. They'll probably send me back east. I was supposed to go home today. I was supposed to go home, but I extended by a week. I wanted to stay out one more extra week because my birthday's on the next Friday. So I figured I'd stay out till then. So we'll see what they have me doing this next week. This week was pretty easy. Crete's pretty straight. That's about all I have. I don't really have anything else. It's been a week. A week. I want to drive a little bit more today because I'm completely wide awake, but this is why I hate recaps. I don't like recaps because I can't drive a full day, and then I get parked somewhere and I feel like haven't been productive, and it drives me nuts. I hate it so much. I'll stop. Oh, look at my hair. Ain't that nice?